welcome. I'm Peggy. Thank you for sharing part of your day with us. And as always, we have some good information to give to you, and we follow it up with the website, the phone number, so if you need more information, it will be there for you. And a little bit later on, Amanda Manley is here, and she is the Director of Development and Communication for Safe Harbor. And many of us know the name, but we don't realize the depth of what these people do. And we'll have a phone number. Now, right now, Bill Nelson is here, and Bill is the owner of Synergy Home Care. And we're going to talk about safety, and a lot of it is just common sense.
Indeed it is, Peggy. But, you know, as we become older, you know, we lose a little sight about, you know, what just basically needs to be done. Like I said, it really is a common sense approach. So, but the reality is that falls are the number one cause of injuries.
So
hospital visits and death among people 65 and older.
Yeah.
So
we need to do simple things, and it doesn't matter how old you are. It can happen to anybody.
That's most true.
But common sense things you can do to protect yourself around your own environment.
Right, because every year 1 out of 3 Americans will suffer a fall. And results from 2010 statistics, 2.3 million older adults were treated because of a fall-related injury. And the medical cost involved with that was $30 billion. So we really, you know, have a situation that we have to try to control or to maybe get back to basics, you know, to prevent this.
So what do you do with Synergy Home Care? How do you enter into this?
Well, with Synergy Home Care, basically we take care of people in their homes if they require personal care, companionship, things of that nature. But also then whenever we go into their homes, I perform a safety inspection of the home to attempt to reduce the risk of falls or anything else associated, you know, with that. So because the seasons change, it's fall and we'll be soon going into winter, we start thinking about this fall prevention. And we at Synergy Home Care, because of the staggering numbers we just talked about, want to do something to try to turn those numbers around and bring them down. So what we're offering right now, what we'd like to do is to local residents, we're offering a free safety assessment of the interior or exterior of people's homes, where we can provide some suggestions. And we call this our 6-step safety program, basically. Okay. And we'll briefly discuss the 6 steps. And
well, we have a phone number, which we can, it's 864-751-1913.
Correct.
Now tell me something, Bill. What are some of the simple things that we can all do, whether you're 90 or 50? I mean, you know.
That would be true. Well, you know, one of the major causes of falls oftentimes is when people are climbing steps.
Yeah.
And, you know, I grew up in an older home, and we didn't have rails or anything back then. You know, you just flew down the steps. Oof. But one thing that can help is on each step you can use a reflective tape. You know, you can get any color you want, but yellow and
something that's bright and shows up.
So it's bright and shows up.
You just put it on the edge of the step?
Right, you'd put them right on the edge of the steps.
Okay.
That way you know when you're at the end of the step and you're approaching another one.
Okay.
And also then to make sure that we have rails, you know, that someone can hold on to on both sides of the steps. In case, you know, you become a little tired or something walking up the steps, you have something to hold on.
Something to grab onto. And what about these slippers, these socks?
Well, that's another thing, I'll tell you. You know, slips.
And they're warm and cozy, but then you don't slip when you have these.
Right. These are non-skid socks. You can get these, you know, at any store. we usually give them out to our clients, you know, so just to encourage safety in the home.
That makes a nice gift for somebody too.
Right, right. Because, you know, the problem with it, we all like our slippers. They're very comfortable, but they usually become kind of loose.
Yeah, well, yeah,
And,
they do.
you know, one falls off.
Well, these are warm
There
too.
you
That's
go.
what
Yes,
I love.
indeed they are. Yes, they are.
And you want people to drink plenty of water?
Yes,
You've got,
yes. Now, the other things too, you know, when you're dealing like in the bathroom, most homes now are coming with arm rails and things of that nature, but a lot of homes didn't have them, you know. So especially, you need grab rails in
Something you
the
can-
shower, bathtub area. And also, you know, you need something in the toilet area. Because as you get older, I mean, that's you know, just to get up
and
easy or
down,
something
okay.
you can grab to assist you, you know. So
and you actually, your company does safety checks. And
indeed,
help.
I myself perform
You
the
would
safety.
go in and look at somebody's place and say,
Right, and I would
think
say,
you
you
could
know, I
do this
really,
and this
and I
and
make
this.
suggestions, you
Yeah,
know, we really need to
yeah.
get rid of that. As far as we were talking about the stairs, and of course we always have issues with throw rugs and
Oh, no.
runners,
Yes.
you know, and yes. So most throw rugs nowadays do have, you know, a non-skid.
They do, but they still have that little end that sticks
Indeed
up, and
they do.
your shoe can get caught, and down you go.
Yes. So for that, we have there's two types. This is anti-skid rubber strip. You can get this, you know, in any hardware store or thing like that. Now this tape
You put
is
it on the underneath side of the rug.
right. This
Yeah.
actually goes. You flip the rug over,
Yeah.
and then you put the tape on across the edges and
And that keeps the rug
and it keeps
down
the rug
to
down.
the floor.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then for other ones, you know, of course, the old standby is the tape that is dual, you know, sticky on both sides.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, and so it's double-sided seams, and you can use that then around the edges of the throw rugs as well.
So this is prevention and safety.
Indeed.
And there are things we don't think about until
No,
something
I mean,
happens.
it's things you deal with every day, but you just don't think of the potential, you know.
Yeah.
You need to have clear pathways, you know. Some people are collectors, you know, and sometimes to walk through their home, you're doing a little dance, you know. So you have to make sure that you have clear pathways, electrical cords, you know, things
You don't
of that.
have them sticking
Right,
out.
to make sure
Yeah.
anything that possibly might cause a trip or a fall, you know. So that's basically where we're at as far as that goes. We've discussed the obviously the
Yeah,
socks.
Yeah, and you've got the medication thing over there.
Right now, with medications, you know, many medications have a side effect of causing drowsiness or dizziness.
Yes.
You know, so you want to make sure that if indeed it becomes a major problem, that you contact your healthcare provider.
Bill, pick up that little box over there.
Well, I'll tell you, many people.
See, you know what the problem? A lot of people have this problem too. If you know, you have a
Right.
pill the doctor's prescribed, that, and you'll think, oh, did I take that or didn't I? And you
Exactly.
don't really, you know, if you're in a hurry,
Right.
you don't remember if you
Right.
took it, and you don't want to double take it. So if you have a little box like
Right,
this,
and these
this
come
is-
in various sizes
Yeah.
and compartments depending on the quantity of medications.
and
the
then
free-
you can look and see whether you've taken
Exactly,
it.
you'll look
know.
and see, okay,
Yeah.
they're done. And another thing, instead of, you know, like you said, trying to remember, that's another big aspect of our company is medication reminders. We remind the people when it's time to take them.
Okay.
You know, when we're staying with them, you know, whatever the time limit is. So
So we have a phone number, 864-751-1913. And if you want more information, you're welcome to call Synergy Home Care. And you will go into a home and help people.
right,
On
I
a
will
temporary
walk
basis,
around
or-
the home and the outside of the home,
Okay.
and anything that I see that has the potential of causing a fall, I will make them aware of and make suggestions.
And safety. Say it's
all
prevention.
safety, right.
Prevention means everything.
It does indeed.
And so that's basically what you try to do.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
And by the way, I have that phone number, and I'll keep it here. If you didn't get it, we'll be glad to share with you. But it's important, especially if we have people living alone, senior citizens. They're
Certainly.
perfectly capable, but it's simple little things like this can cause a disaster.
Oh, definitely. So, I mean, we have no problem. I enjoy going into people's homes and helping them, make it a little bit more safe for them. And of course, anyone who requires any personal care or anything from that perspective, we're more than happy to provide that as well.
So you also would provide help on a daily basis or an hourly basis?
That's
or
correct.
for
Depending
someone.
on the needs, we can cater a plan of care to whatever is needed. So, we like to refer to ourselves not only as home care, but providing solutions. So, the people, they express their concerns to us, and then we try to address those concerns in a plan that's acceptable by them.
Thank you so much for sharing
Oh,
with us
Peggy,
today.
thank you for having me.
And we hope this has helped. And I keep the number here if you didn't get it, okay? Now we're going to go to a quick break, and then we are going to talk to Amanda Manley about Safe Harbor. So stay with us.